Thank you.
And we are back here with Indigo Jones, who unfortunately has a mic in his hand. Joey Cement is actually in a match at Win Wrestling, defending his tag titles. He is not in the building tonight.
Tony the ref, count him out. So the history books show Indigo Jones 1, Joey Cement at 0. And do you know what? For those 10 seconds. And do you know what? For those 10 seconds, you people are going to show me the appreciation I deserve while I pose for you and you take over. Should I stand? So Tony, do the honours, start the match, and count Joey out. Thank you.
Well, Indigo calling out a man that he knows is not in the building, showing the kind of bravery and testicular fortitude that he's known for.
Yeah, it's not very manly to do that, and I mean, I'm not surprised for a man whose facial hair looks like it's drawn on with felt tip pen. Brad Matthews here alongside Kevin
Hold up.
Been interrupted.
Deary me. Now that is not the music of Joey Cement. That is the music of the most extreme man in House of Pain history, Alton Thorn.
King Freak himself. From the depths of the deathmatch scene, he's back in Beeston. He's gone through some wars here.
Oh yeah, Alton Thorn was in the first ever main event in this building for House of Pain. And he's taken a mic himself. I assume he's got something to say about this challenge.
It feels good to be back in this building.
Crowd are buzzing to see Alton Thorn back, and I can't say the same for Indigo.
Unfortunately, I have to share this moment with that multicoloured muppet over there. Indigo Jones, you know full well that Joey Cement is not here tonight. Just scared me. You also know that Joey Cement joined my tag team, Hellbound, last week.
That's true. Joey Cement now a member of Hellbound.
If you've got a problem with Joey, you've got a problem with me. You want a match with the game? Match please here right now, let's go. You want to see me kick Indigo Jones' backside? Yeah! Let's have his sticks, let's have the wax.
Wow, it looks like Indigo Jones is going to get a match, but it's not the match that he was hoping for.
Not at all, not at all. There's quite a difference between Alton Thorn and Joey Cement. Alton Thorn is a lot more angry, a lot more extreme, a lot more violent, and there's not the kind of person that Indigo Jones can push around. I don't think he's going to stick around for this.
You are 100% correct, Indigo. As beautiful as some people think you might be, some people, very few people. The only people that can make matches around here are apparently you and me. Now, did anyone see this gentleman's video that went up on the House of Pain socials?
Oh dear, this is not good news for Indigo.
He said some things about Joey Cement. He pretended that I was a fan of his. But you also said some things about that gentleman in the ring right now.
I've got to go.
No. Indigo, the only place you need to go is back in that ring and face Alton Thorn one-on-one right now.
Oh dear, Indigo.
I think he wants to Indigo away.
He literally told Styx that he had to leave. Styx was having none of that. Indigo making his way back to the... He looks like he's seen a ghost.
Yeah, I was just going to say, look at the fear on his face. That fashion sense is not going to save you now, Indigo.
Alton Thorn just patiently waiting for Indigo to get in the ring here. Because he knows that once he's in there, he's going to eat him alive. Now, Indigo's a tough guy, but Alton Thorn is a brutal competitor.
Well, going for the handshake.
Well, look, I'll tell you one thing about Alton Thorn. I've seen him walk into traps in the past just to see what happens. It wouldn't surprise me if he took this handshake at all.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, mate. There you go.
See, told you.
And the world's worst attempt at a schoolboy roll-up. That didn't work very well, Indigo.
Very poor. Indigo, this is what he's going to have to do. He's going to have to put on his running shoes. Alton not the fastest of guys. Oh, bad idea. Go for another handshake. I can't imagine that will happen again.
No.
Oh, and Indigo is down.
Oh dear. Indigo Jones, what a silly mistake you've made here today.
Just shot after shot. Indigo on the floor.
He looks like he's really, really not knowing how to deal with a man the size and strength of Alton Thorn.
Well, that is one way. That is one way to deal, is to get out of the way. And it looks like Indigo is going out the front door because Styx won't let him go out of the back one. So he's going to find his own way out of the building.
Alton Thorn is, he's going to go and get him, it seems like.
He's a people pleaser, as Alton Thorn. He knows what the people want. What the people want is Indigo Jones' face mashed all over the canvas. And Indigo didn't get much further than the door, seems to be flirting with some young women at the door, and oh dear. Not a good night at the office for Indigo Jones.
Not at all. I mean, I'm pretty surprised Alton Thorn's not just chucking him through the chairs, but...
Alton seems to be playing with his food, and oh! That's twice in a row we've seen that post come into good use. And Alton definitely hit the side of his face on the post pretty hard, like reaching for his face.
And Indigo Jones doing a similar thing, just trying to get a count-out victory, but Alton Thorn is made of stone.
Alton's in at 5, like building up for him. Oh, very effective drop kick to the chest with Alton Thorn with nowhere to go.
Yeah, making sure that he was tied up in those ropes before delivering that drop kick.
A strong hook on the cover, and now Indigo actually showing some strikes and some violence of his own. And maybe that is what you need to do against Alton Thorn, is kind of like face him on his own kind of big knee, snap mid down, off the ropes, and a big powerful line.
That cover's never going to keep you down at King Freak.
That's an arrogant and petulant cover, and Alton won't take that kind of thing kindly. You want to be grabbing a leg, you want to be pinning both shoulders.
Yeah, absolutely. But pin attempt aside, what Indigo is doing now is what you need to do.
Yeah.
You need to you need to stay on your opponent. You need to stay on Alton Thorn.
Oh, but this is the opposite of what you were just saying. Taking a moment to show off to the fans and this is what happens. This is what happens when you take your eye off the ball. Ooh. Oh, big elbow. Second elbow knocks him down. Building up for the third. And knocks Indigo bandy with that one. Indigo already looking like he's not quite sure where he is anymore.
Oh, what a body slam.
Oh, and just, like we were saying earlier, kind of just playing with his food, just enjoying himself.
Get fired up.
Crowd want to see him finish him. Big splash to the corner. Throws him to the other side. Another big splash. And pulls him out. And into the power slam.
Lovely stuff. Almost a 3 count there for Alton Thorn.
Alton staying on top. You see, this is where you've got to be careful of with Alton. Once he starts hitting you, he doesn't stop. And a huge spinning sidewalk slam. Indigo's face tells a story.
Yeah, it really doesn't look like he's in a good way at the minute. It looks like he's really trying to suck in as much air as possible.
Alton Thorn calling for the...
Here comes Oscar Prospero.
And he hits him from behind. And the joint champs now assaulting Alton Thorn and the bell's gone.
Co-holders of the Full Throttle Championships. This is rubbish behaviour. This is...
Well, I think Oscar saw one half of his meal ticket, taking advantage and wanted to make sure... double choke slam. Both men shook, and Alton Thorn isn't done yet. Double clothesline to the outside.
And the Full Throttle Champions are in a pile on the floor.
It might not have been the conclusion to the match that the fans would have wanted to see. They're definitely happy to see Alton Thorn's hand get raised in this building for the first time in 9-10 months?
Yeah, it's been a while, been a long time. And also, people just love to see Indigo Jones get his backside beaten.
Indigo Jones biting off more than he can chew there, starting on Joey Cement, who now has the backing of Hellbound.